Imagine this. You're walking down a deserted street. The only sound is the echo of your footsteps, when suddenly the ground gives way beneath you. Welcome to the economic downturn, where the only thing more unpredictable than the stock market is your bank balance. But fear not, because today we're diving into the art of financial survival, not just to weather the storm, but to dance in the rain. First off, let's talk about your emergency fund. No, this isn't some fancy term for your just-in-case jar. It's your financial lifeboat. Here's the deal. You need to have at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses stashed away where you can get to it without selling your soul or your sofa. Why? Because when the economy decides to play hide-and-seek with your job, you'll want something to fall back on that isn't your credit card. Now, how do you build this fund? Start today. Cut back on those little luxuries. Yes, I'm looking at you, daily artisan coffee, and redirect that cash. Automate savings if you can. Make it so boring that you forget it's happening. But remember, this isn't a set-it-and-forget-it deal. Check on it like it's your favorite social media account, because inflation loves to creep up like an uninvited guest. Next up, diversification. The adult version of not putting all your eggs in one basket. You know the saying, don't put all your money in stocks, because when the market tanks, you'll be crying over your portfolio like it's a bad breakup. Invest in a mix of assets. Stocks? Sure, but also consider bonds, real estate, or even art, if you've got an eye for it. Think of it as throwing a financial party where everyone's invited, not just the risk-takers. But here's where it gets tricky. You need to understand what you're investing in. Don't be that person at the party who nods along to conversations they don't understand. Educate yourself. Read, listen, learn. The more you know, the less likely you are to make decisions based on panic or FOMO, the fear of missing out. Lastly, let's talk skills development. In an economic downturn, your job isn't just a job. It's your lifeline. So keep sharpening that axe. Learn new skills or upgrade the ones you have. Online courses, coding boot camps, or even picking up a new language. These are your tickets to staying relevant, or better yet, becoming indispensable. Imagine this. While everyone else is cutting back, you're expanding, turning your career into a Swiss Army knife of skills. Maybe you learn digital marketing, or perhaps you dive into data analysis. The point is, when companies start tightening their belts, they'll look for those who can do more with less. Be that person. And remember, skills aren't just about what you can do. They're about what you can teach. If you can mentor others, you're not just an employee, you're an asset. Now, here's the kicker. All these strategies require one thing: action. You can't wait for the storm to pass. You need to learn to dance in the rain. So, while others are panicking, you'll be planning, preparing, and perhaps even prospering. Because at the end of the day, an economic downturn isn't just a challenge, it's an opportunity. An opportunity to prove your resilience, to pivot your career, and to ensure that when the ground does give way, you've got more than just luck to fall back on. You've got a plan, a fund, and skills that make you not just survive but thrive.